We there? Are we there in this live stream now on, is it D-Day? Yeah, it's kind of D-Day, guys. So let's see what's happening. And yeah, we are, yeah, what's happening to Bitcoin on this fine D-Day? So yesterday it seemed to hold the line, but yeah, who cares about yesterday, right? What is happening today? And as I've said in the show yesterday, what happens today really depends on what happens to the S&P 500. So this is not a good sign, but I've already told you guys that, I think it's good that it didn't go down, kind of didn't go down. It's going to go down in tandem with the S&P 500, which is fine with me, okay? Which is kind of fine with me because the S&P 500 has this funny thing whereby it kind of like what, when it goes down, people buy the dip. Of course, this has to stop one day. And I think in the S&P 500, we kind of do need a correction, right? So let's see what's happening here. This is what I don't like here because the BTC dominance has gone up. If you guys remember, this was at 43 something, 44. Yeah, that 1% does make a difference. I know that I'm picking on this, but it really does make a difference. So I would rather go to Forex Factory and see what's happening on that side. You know what's happening tonight? Nothing. That's good. What's going to happen tomorrow? Australia. Do we have anything on Wednesday? No. Anything euro? Okay, the euro money. This is important. I would be looking to see whether, easing of policies, right? Easing of interest and all that. Don't tighten. And like New Zealand, don't tighten, okay? We don't want that. We don't want that because euro tightens, we could be in bigger trouble. Okay, so we have Europe and Europe. Okay, that's fine. The good thing is there's nothing a lot this week, although anything by Powell, Chairman Powell is going to make a difference. So I guess that's good. Where's the chart here? Have they come out yet? Ah, man, this is slow as usual. Sorry, guys. Lockdown is always very slow. Let me look. Yeah, there it is. This is what I kind of don't like, right? So you can see here the S&P 500 falling. Don't give me that. Come on, show me that chart. Move on to the left. Yeah, so Ethereum is falling. Bitcoin is kind of at that line. Whoa, we are almost near that support. Okay, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. But you got to look at the S&P 500. And I guess now 8 o'clock will be critical, but we don't have news. Market opens at 9:30. So really what's happening now is people want to see whether this, yeah, there. Do we go down here to that? Or do we go back up? That is very, very critical for tonight. Okay, so let's see the news, what's happening, and let's see what's happening in the IDOs. So we are talking about IDOs for a reason, because in the tough markets like this, IDOs make the most sense. Yeah, Henry said Bitcoin is still dead. Yeah, it is kind of dead. It's not going anywhere, but not going anywhere is good. Again, when it becomes in a market like this, Bitcoin going up is kind of as bad as Bitcoin going down. Of course, Bitcoin going up is better than Bitcoin going down, right? But it's still not good because you guys got to remember that when Bitcoin goes up, the alts get crushed. When Bitcoin goes down, the alts get crushed also, but that's worse. When Bitcoin is able to demonstrate that it is able to stay reliably in a range, alts can go up by a lot. And I think that's what we saw, right? That's what we saw this week in the in the NFT market. So you already saw that. You already saw that. So yeah, just kind of remember that, So we kind of need Bitcoin to, yeah, hold the line, man. Hold the line, Bitcoin. Hold the line. Don't go anywhere. So what's happening here? Bitcoin holds above 30K, but price charts look ugly. Okay. What's that? Bank of America approves Bitcoin futures trading for some clients. This is interesting. That means probably for some of the other clients, the big net worth clients or sophisticated clients, they allow futures trading. That's kind of cool. Tether hasn't printed. Okay, so again, Tether and stable coins are going to come under the watchful eye of the regulators, right? So you have Tether here, you have BUSD, You have Tether, which is USDT. And then you have one more, which is USDC, right? That's okay. I think Circle is okay. This is Circle. They are supported by Coinbase, and they are also going for a listing through SPAC. This is okay. This is kind of like approved, and they're audited, and the authorities know kind of like that this is really backed by something, right? So we kind of like that. Now, where did I lose this again? Oh my God, don't tell me I lost this again. I want to go back to news here. So that's kind of good for Circle. I'm not really worried about Circle and all that. Now let's go here. Okay, then I lost it again. Okay, the price charts are ugly for Bitcoin. Now I want to show you something because my internet is really not collaborating with me. I don't know why. Come on, internet. Yeah, it's no fun. It is really no fun here. Go. And okay, yeah, it does look ugly here. Yeah, this is lowest weekly close. Now, the thing is this, okay, do you have a calculator? Because I've already pre-calculated this. So it is really struggling at the lower end of the range that we saw in the chart, trading in a range of roughly 30 and 40K for the past 8 weeks. This is a long time. But if you look at the accumulation, it was 4 weeks. So no, distribution, it was 4 weeks before it fell. So accumulation, hey, you'd expect the same thing. I've always been saying mid-August, a drop below psychological 30K might trigger additional selling. Yes, there's a big move coming, definitely, because the Bollinger Band is low. It has to explode. And yeah, I tend to agree. It looks more likely on the downside. Okay, and then USDC is good. Become a public company at 4.5 billion SEP valuation. That's big. Okay, that is SPAC. Well, that's kind of cool. Stablecoin supply is very big. This will become a challenge to the CBDCs, right? So I know China doesn't like it, but at least the US, they're still willing to talk about it. So I think that's fine with us. And yeah, we just see what's happened, and let's see. It's like, okay, I think the issue now is things with Tether. And when you talk about Tether, we still really want to know how good is the auditing for Tether, right? And whether there is another, is there still a case against Tether? I would like to know that. Another thing that I would like to know is BUSD. Okay, that's another one, right? But I think as long as we stick with USDC, we are okay. I'm sticking with USDC at first, okay? So again, and look at that, right? Thorchain loses 4K in Ether in attack, okay. I like Thorchain. I think that's good. Binance, okay, this is again because of the regulators. No more stock tokens, right? You cannot trade Tesla anymore. I don't think you can trade Coinbase here because they had the trading there, right? No more. I think this is because of regulations. So clearly, Binance is playing ball. I kind of like that. Yeah, don't bother. Don't try to, don't try to poke the hornet's nest. You could be in trouble. So yeah, we're kind of okay with this. This is good. This is good. What else? Fox token. Yeah, I like Fox token. I hope you guys got it. And I have to repeat this, okay? Because this, the only way you could get this airdrop is probably if you were using Shapeshift from 2017 to 2019. It was quite popular then. This was pre-Uniswap days, and I could swap tokens from one form to another. That's why it was called Shapeshift. And Fox token really is the biggest airdrop ever after than Uniswap, okay? Is the biggest airdrop ever after than, no, it's the biggest airdrop ever. It's even bigger than Uniswap. Crystal asks here, what about UST? Well, UST is small. UST is backed by Luna. And backing this is Mike Novogratz. Yeah, I think UST is okay. I don't think Mike Novogratz would go against the authority because he's Novogratz, okay? He's Novogratz of Galaxy, and I think he has a big Ethereum fund. That's okay too, but if you talk about someone that is really ready to comply, I think USDC is already ready to comply, so I'm more comfortable with USDC. There's nothing wrong with UST. I think that's also good. It's backed by some big people. So you really want to go to the ones that are kind of backed up by people, especially if you are staking to get interest, right? That's fine. That's fine because you know, a lot of these protocols also have insurance, so you can say, okay, so what now? Some piece of fake news, right? Now I saw this on have you guys seen this on was it on Twitter, right? I think I saw this on Twitter. I saw this on some other news outlets also, that you know, there was this big bulldozer or whatever it was actually going over some Bitcoin miners, right? And I'm saying, why'd you do that? Who in the world did that? And they're saying it was China. They were saying it was China. And I look, oh no, it's Malaysia, guys. It's Malaysia. It's not China. It's in Sarawak. Wow. So it seems that we have a lot of Bitcoin miners in Sarawak, right? I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. I'm like, are you kidding me? You have to be kidding me. No, but it's not. It is really in Sarawak. However, this thing is really, really bad. Man, this line is totally bad, guys. Sorry for this. This is just bad. But anyway, that happened in Sarawak. If you ever see a video, if you ever kind of see a video that is this, right? Yeah, look at this. Literally crushing thousands of illegal Bitcoin miners. And this is really in Sarawak, in Miri. Oh my God. I hope that they find some people that are knowledgeable in this. Yes, I don't know. Why couldn't you sell this? Why didn't you sell this? Or is our way just destroying this? I know they're guilty. I'm not saying they're not guilty. I'm saying that if the law says you can confiscate it. But hey, come on, man. Can we like have some cheap sale of Bitcoin miners from people that do not want to steal electricity? You know what I mean? I mean, if you could, I mean, I look at it this way, you know, look at it this way. Oh no, I lost it again. Look at it this way, okay? If I could get it for cheap, then I want to get it for cheap, right? Then maybe it makes sense. Then maybe if I get it for cheap, I don't have to steal electricity, because then it'll be worth it. So what's happening here? What in the world is happening here? Why did we go and destroy this when we could have sold it? Even maybe I want to buy it, you know, if it's for cheap, why not, right? Why not? So let's go in the next topic here, because man, this internet line is totally very, very bad now. Okay, it's just destroying me. So let's talk about other things. Let's talk about IDOs now. See, in a market like this where Henry says nothing is happening, right? Nothing is happening. Well, the good thing is to stake. The good thing now that we have is you have the ability to stake, right? You guys have the ability to stake. There it is. There it is. I don't know. I got a call here. So there it is. There it is. Yeah, you can see this, right? Just go here. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That is us destroying the Bitcoin mining stuff. So let's look at IDOs now. So what do you do if markets are like this? Well, the first thing you can do is stake, right? You want to be able to stake the thing. So let's see. Let's put in some choices here. The first thing is staking. Yeah, Crystal asked the right question. Staking in some USD, USDT, USDC, or whatever is kind of good, right? Kind of good. Let me show you here. And I cannot draw again. Man, this internet line is horrible. But the next thing is going to go into IDOs. So you got two choices, okay? So let's see how these IDOs are performing, and let's see that you can actually find the thing, okay? You can actually, how do you find these good opportunities, okay? So once again, the opportunities are many here. You can either stake one, or you can go into IDOs, okay? Stake, or go into IDOs. And when you go into IDOs, you have to pick the right ones. You have to pick the good ones. The good thing now that when markets are very, very bad, it's easier to find a good one, because the non-good ones, they kind of don't want to list because they know they're not going to get a premium. So I'm just going to show you that it's really easier to find a good one. Of course, these would be 100x if the markets were good, but never mind. At least you can make some money even in this bear market. So let's look at an example, and let's look at a DeFi. Yeah, something on DeFi, something on gaming, and another one on DeFi, and see the difference, because not a lot of people know this. Okay, not a lot of people know this. Now, this is Fever. This is actually, they want to be something like the top shots, right? The NBA top shots of the world. And this is in competition with Flow, which developed NBA Top Shot. So I'm just going to show you something here, and it is now at 0.0053. Do you guys have a calculator? Can you calculate how much? Because I got this IDO, right? Because this was offered at 0.0006. So even in this bear market, I'm just going to tell you, see, I'm afraid to press this because it's going to take probably 1 hour to update, but let's try anyway. Can I go for day? It's now 0.00053. That is fine. So now, even in this bear market, okay, I'm just saying you that even in this bear market, let me do a calculation here. 0.0053 divided by 0.0006. Is it 6? Yes, it is. It is. Yeah, it is. So even at that, it's almost 8.83 times. So this is very good. You know, you're going to draw it here. Okay, 8.83 times. And basically, to put in here, you needed, you know, the base capital was like 300. The base capital is like 300. And in order to get this, how much did you get? The 300 became what? Again, let me calculate again here, times 300. This is not bad. 2,650, right? So that's not bad. That is not bad at all. This is really, really cool. The next thing is this. So this is something in the NFT land, and you know that NFTs are good. NFTs are hot. Not really surprising that it was able to maintain this. It went up to about 15, right? And dropped down like what? And dropped down like, what is this? Kind of dropped down like, how much did it drop by? They dropped by half, more than half, dropped by 60%. And yet it is still 8.83 times, 9 times. That is good. It is very, very resilient, even in a poor market, because it is in the right sector, which is NFTs, which is, you know, gaming and NFTs. So again, if you're in the right sector, it doesn't matter. Now, next one is form. I'm going to teach you something afterwards, what you also need to know when you go into this, because sometimes you really need to be careful. The next is Formation 5. Formation is another one. This one was offered at around, this is 5 cents. Yeah, I think this is 3 cents. Sorry, this was 3 cents. I'm confusing myself now, right? So let's go in form. Yeah, form is now like 21. So this was 3 times. This was at $500. Okay. I also got this. I'm going to tell you what I didn't get, but I'm just going to show you that this is very important. If you want a portfolio that always go up, yes, it is possible. It went up to 40. Okay, it went up to 40, and look at this. Kind of went up to 40, from 5 cents to 40. That's 8 times. But even now, no, sorry, 3 cents to 40. What am I talking about? 3 cents to 40 cents. That's about 13 times, right? That's about 13 times. On the other hand, now it's like 3 cents to 21. Ew. That's 7 times. That is 7 times. Okay, that's kind of 7 times. That's good, you know, 7x. So I got like 500 here. And when I times it by 7 here, by 7 here, 3,000, what is this? 3,500, right? So that's kind of cool. So basically, when I calculate this, I put in like 300 in Rever, you know, Rever, yeah, F Rever or whatever it's called. And I put in about 500 here. So my 800 now, this is 2006, right? 2006. My 800 has now grown to 6,100. That is not bad. Guys, that is not bad at all. That means I made a profit of what? More than 5,000. That is not bad in a poor market like this, because again, I must explain to you, the sector is correct. Not every IDO is going to make money now. In fact, you can say that most IDOs, they go down. They get wrecked, right? They get wrecked, or they go below their price, but it's kind of okay because you only put in a small number to IDOs. Okay, you don't put in a big number through IDOs. And look at that, it's now at support. So this is not bad, 6,500 again, because real favor, yeah, real favor is in the right sector. And this is why you got to pick the only hot sectors, right? Real favor is in the right sector, which is like gaming, NFTs, and the other one was this one, form is in DeFi. And why is it going up? Why is it maintaining? It's very, very simple. It's maintaining because it is DeFi, and it is DeFi on Polygon, right? Polygon or Matic. So it is new. Okay, Polygon, Matic, which is kind of new. So it's very, very good. Now I want to show you something else, okay? You have to check, okay? I'm going to show you something else. And let's see if you've done your homework or not. Very interesting thing here. Okay, let's go to another one now. Binance listed, was it Binance? Oh, I don't know who listed this, but there was another one. There was a really hot one that really was just listed. This is something called Open Ocean. Okay? Yeah, this one, Open Ocean. So let's try and keep our fingers crossed here that this really shows something here. Can I see my Open Ocean? Open Ocean, and I want you to see something which is very interesting. So let's go to Open Ocean. I didn't get this because, you know, if you go through IDOs on some of these launch pads, they kind of block your wallet. So they kind of said, hey, you got too many, get out here. We're not going to do anything. So this is 23 cents, okay? And now I'm going to show you the high. The high on Open Ocean is 68 cents. So 68 cents, what was the offer price? I think it was 8 cents, right, guys? I think it was 8 cents, okay? Let's see. Very important that we see this. Open Ocean is now 23 cents. It went up to 68 cents, okay? Important information. We'll start on Wednesday. Oh, it's 4 cents per token. Oh, 4 cents. So I want to ask you a question. I hope you guys answer because you guys need to learn this. 4 cents. It went to a high of 68 cents, okay? Or 4 cents, it's now at 23 cents. So here, you basically times, and this is 500, okay? This is like 500. I'm just going to show you. Listen on, 500. So here, 4 cents go to 23 is 4 times 6, right? 4 times 6. If it goes to 68 cents, this is 4 times 16. You won't get 16, but you can get out at 15 to 14. So your 500 could have become 8,000, or your 500 could have become 3,000, right? Is this correct? Tell me, is this correct? Could you have gotten out? And could you have taken out the profit? Like, I'm sure you guys will try to take out the profit for this, right? You guys will try to take out the profit for formation, and you can. And you can also take out the profit for real favor, which you can. So you can. Would you have been able to take out the profit for this? I mean, what is the strategy for this? Tell me now. Okay, type in YouTube. YouTubers, you can type in now, and the rest can also type in. This is very, very important. Real world case study. So this was a very, very good one. Okay, so I just want to make sure that you guys know what's going on so that you guys don't over celebrate on all this. Okay, we really have to go under the radar to see what is happening. This is going here. Yes, Gobin says cash half and hodl half. That is the right way, Gobin. But, and I'm sure Henry's smiling, like there's a big smile on YouTube there. You can't do that because this is one of the few IDOs. You have to check, guys. You have to check. Look at this. Vesting. Only 20% was released over the token generation event. You will know this before you get in, right? I'm just advising you when you go into this, you must know what you are getting into. So look at this. 20% is released, 80% over 2.5 years. Forget the rest. Forget this 80%. This is how you do it. Forget this 80%. What's 20% of 500? It is $100. You easily, if you get out by now, you would still make money, right? You'd still like, hey, still making money. But if it had gone 16 times, I would have tried to get out at 10 times. Really, if it gone 60 times, you know, it's going up. I wouldn't wait until there. Maybe I wait till it goes 60 times and it goes down. I don't know the chart, but it's not easy to get out at 12 times. But I probably would fancy my chances to get out at 10 or 11 times. So my 100 has become 1,000 to 1,100. Okay, so here, guys, this is important. Even in this vesting period, okay, even though you had vesting here, and I think the thing on vesting here is that this is like quite strict, right? Only 20% is released. Guess what? You still would have gotten out at a profit. So it's profit, 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 which is why I told you that IDOs, if you get in the correct ones, it really doesn't matter. It is all for profit, right? What you need to do is this. You need to go into the good IDOs. Please be very important. You need to have mechanisms to position yourself in the good IDOs. The number 2 thing is this. If you're going into the good IDOs, what are you going to do? You will have to get into the right sectors, okay? You have got to get into the hot one. So you have to see what are the hot sectors now. So you saw 3. You saw 3 just now. You saw gaming NFT, which is hot. And we can still get out at a profit now. Now, it went up and then got dumped. Okay, this is profitable. Next thing, what did you see? This is a real favor, right? Next thing, I showed you guys what? I showed you guys formation phi. You can still get out here, even though it went up and got dumped by half, still good. Next, I showed you the biggest test of all, Open Ocean, another DeFi project, which only gave you like, you can only get out 20%. But to be fair, they gave a lot here, like, hey, 500 per subscriber is a lot, but they just hold your tokens. And the thing is this, Open Ocean, you still would have gotten out at a profit. Of course, this is only 2x, and you have to do it that way because in all probability, guys, what is 2.5 years from now? 2.5 years from now, well, let me take out the 0.5, right? That will bring me to December, and that will make this vesting period kind of like from 2022 to 2023. That is not good. We could be in a bear market. So realistically, and this is very important that you do this, realistically, you got this on profit, and the ones that are vested before this, that we could still be, I'm sure we'd still be in a bull market. Before December, you still get out at a profit, okay? So when you see something like this, you have to manage your exits, okay? Don't try to hodl because you want to go to the moon, because what will happen is you're going to go to the moon and it's going to come back. So this is what I want to show you tonight, but the final conclusion is very, very easy. If you want to hold the line, because, you know, I don't think this is a bear market yet. It's just that it is the longest corrective period for Bitcoin, but we will have a situation like this. We're going to have a situation like this next year, right? Now, just pretend that this is a bear market, because I have been and lived through a bear market. What does it look like? It looks like this. It looks like this. Any attempt to buy is going to frustrate you. I mean, it's just going to frustrate you. It's just going to make you sad. But if you go for good IDOs, and there's a lot of good IDOs during a bear market, guess what? I'm not going to say they're going to go to the moon, because not necessarily, but you can, and this is the conclusion, very important, you can get out at a good profit. You know, just make sure that when you see a good profit, you are ready to take your money and run. I know that sounds bad, but that is it. So this is why I've been telling you, this is good. I just want to show you what a bear market is. I'm kind of glad that this, whatever you call it, this corrective period has come, that people are worried, because, you know, I can go back in time when we go into bull mode again. And I warn you that there's going to be a bear market. I'm sure a lot of you are going to ask me, what's a bear market look like? Guys, remember this, it looks like now, just now. And that's why, guys, you must be able to do what? You must be able to hold the line, go into the good IDOs, make it possible. I am possible to go into the good IDOs. I'm going to see you on Wednesday, okay, when we talk about swapping the coins. See you, bye.